Welcome. This is Margie Lash, and I'm going to be sharing our presentation today entitled Essential Oils, Healthy Solutions for Everyday Challenges. So we're just going to get right into it, and I'm going to share with you, first of all, what we're going to learn today. We're going to talk about what essential oils actually are, how they work, why we use them, and how to use them. And then you're going to have an opportunity to take some additional steps in learning more and sharing additional information. So first of all, I want to just give you a little bit about my background and how I got here. I've been working in the health and wellness field for 30 years, over 30 years. And about 10 years into my health and wellness work and my personal journey into the health and wellness area, I was diagnosed with a brain tumor and had my first of 2 brain surgeries. And at that time, I really started questioning, what was going on. I have had been for many years, my whole adult life, I've been leading a healthy lifestyle with healthy eating habits and daily exercise. And I thought that I had it kind of, dialed up, that I was doing everything that I could do. And when I was diagnosed with the brain tumor and had that first surgery, I really needed to reevaluate my life. And so I did that. And some of the things that I decided needed to change was I needed to do better self-care. I needed to lead a life that was slower paced. And I needed to be involved in some mindfulness practices. And then that all led me to a wonderful discovery that I made in 2011. And that was when I was actually on a nonprofit board, the Yoga Alliance Board of Directors. And I was introduced at our very first conference that we hosted. I was introduced to doTERRA essential oils. I'd been an essential oil user all my adult life, but I kind of was more of a dabbler. And so when I got involved in, you can see that along my journey, I started getting into more mindful practices and different kinds of things like yoga. And so when I found doTERRA essential oils, my life changed forever. It was really kind of an important moment, which I wasn't, of course, aware of at the very moment that it occurred. But looking back on that, it really was a pivotal moment in my life. And what I've discovered is I'm super passionate about sharing natural wellness solutions with others. And that's what's brought us here today. So I'm just super excited to share my background and kind of my experiences kind of intermingled into the actual information about essential oils that I'm going to share with you. This is going to be just a short little introduction. So what is an essential oil? I want us all to be on the same page. Essential oils are natural aromatic compounds found in plants. They are either steam distilled or cold pressed, depending upon which element of the which technique will leave the chemical constituents of that particular oil intact. So some are better extracted with steam distillation, and some are better extracted with the cold pressing technique. And so I'll just give you kind of a little bit of an example. Steam distilled would be oils that come from the leaves of a plant, for example. Cold pressed would be things that generally come from the peels of a fruit or something that's relatively hard and needs to kind of be pressed to have the oil extracted. So those are just 2 different styles of extraction, and that leaves us with really good quality product. And then essential oils are powerful and they're safe and their benefits come without side effects, which is obviously very different than other things you may have used in the past. So what do essentials, how do they work? So each essential oil has a particular chemical makeup that allows it to provide specific benefits to the body. And for example, lemon essential oil is very cleansing. So if we take a drop of lemon oil and place it in a glass of water and drink that, it's going to cleanse our body. If we open a bottle of lavender and we place it under our nose and inhale, like you see in this picture, our brains will get quieted a bit. We will feel relaxed. And so different oils will have different effects on our body. And what essential oils really do is they bring the body to balance. So the lovely thing about that is that when we use essential oils, we can use one essential oil for a variety of purposes, and that makes essential oil use super easy. We know that if we have a particular thing happening with us, for example, let's say that we have some neck and head tension, we know that, for example, a drop of peppermint essential oil, or just even opening the bottle of peppermint and inhaling a bit, can begin to relax that tension. And so those are just some ways that happens. And we'll just continue to share as we go along. Why would you want to use essential oils to support your daily life? The reasons are many and wonderful. They're natural, they're safe, and easy to use. They often generate a very quick response. So usually, if there's something particular that you're experiencing and you are looking for a solution to that issue, we will generally see a response in something like, let's say you have a little bit of an occasional upset tummy, and you use a drop of the oil that is beneficial for that. In this case, it might be Digesten Essential Oil Blend, which is our digestive blend. And within 3 to 5 minutes, generally, you'll have some kind of a good response. You'll start feeling a little bit better. And so the effects of that use are very, very fast. And that is generally much faster than some other product that you might try that maybe isn't as natural. And using essential oils is a wonderful way to manage both your emotional and your physical health. So you might say, well, why would I want to use essential oils every day? Well, you can look at this list of ways that you can use them, and it will give you some ideas about why you would want to use them every day. They should be part of your everyday life. It's very easy to make them a part of your everyday life. So you can use them in cooking. You can use them in your hair care routine, in your skin care routine. They can help you support your immune system so that you can stay healthy and that you can help your family to stay healthy. And they're wonderful used as household cleaning products because, I don't know about you, but I really want to have my home chemical and toxic free. And so using essential oil resources for household cleaning is a wonderful way to do that. We've lived in our house for about 2.5 years, and we've never had a chemical in this house. When I moved here, I decided that our house was going to remain chemical free, so we didn't bring any toxic or chemical laden house cleaning products into our house, and we've only used essential oils, baking soda, vinegar, and water. That's basically what we use to clean our home. And our house is clean, it's fresh, and we know, I feel really good that I haven't introduced any chemicals into our home, into our environment, so that when my grandchildren come over to visit, I know that they're in a safe place, and that's really important to me. And so you kind of see some of the different uses that we can have with daily essential oil use. What kinds of health benefits can you hope to realize when you use essential oils? Well, they are really wonderful for a variety of things. You can use them to soothe occasional skin irritations, to promote healthy digestion, like I've mentioned. I've already mentioned support of immune function. Another really important one is promote restful sleep. There are wonderful essential oils. We have a blend called doTERRA Serenity that's our restful blend, and it's wonderful for sleep issues. And there's so many more things. And I personally use essential oils every single day. I have a routine that I do in the morning and in the evening. And then I use oil situationally in between those two times. If something maybe out of the ordinary occurs, or I'm having a stressful day and I need to have some calming, I can use my essential oils to help with that. So essential oils are so diverse. There are so many different ways to use them, and they can so easily help us maintain health that it's just something that it feels really good to be able to do something that's so easy and so safe. And we can even use essential oils to help people with specific health concerns and those that are seeking specific health benefits from the essential oils. We can tailor the essential oil experience to people's very own specific healthcare needs. And I'm going to give you an opportunity at the end to learn how you can meet your specific needs with essential oils. We can realize emotional benefits with essential oils as well. They can be used for calming and energizing, soothing, renewing, invigorating, uplifting, all of these things. So what happens in our brains when we smell a particular aroma is it can really help to change our mood. And so there are things maybe that, like lavender, for example, is going to be very calming. The citrus oils tend to be very energizing. The tree oils tend to be very grounding, and so that really helps us with some soothing and grounding effects. So they can be used in different ways at different times during the day. And so it's really wonderful to be able to do all of these different things. So now let's talk about how in the world can you use essential oils to support your everyday life. So there are three main ways. You can use them aromatically, topically, and internally. So not every single essential oil should be used internally. It's very easy to figure this out, though. On the back of the bottle, and in the picture of the wild orange on the left-hand side of your screen, you can kind of see that on the back of the label there's a little box. And as you know, on foods, you'll see it on packaged foods, on the back of the package, it will say supplement facts, and it will list what's actually in that. And so whenever you pick up a bottle of doTERRA essential oil, you can just turn the bottle around to the back, and if it says supplement facts, then that oil is safe to take internally. And the reason is because it's considered a food. And so that is a really easy way for you to know which oil can be used in which fashion. The bottles do also say there's a little information about that. And of course, we will provide for you all the materials that you need to be able to use the essential oils in a really productive way. So let's talk about aromatic use. Aromatic use is really easy, right? You can just open the bottle, hold it under your nose, take a nice deep inhale, and you will begin to feel the effect of that aromatic use. Another really wonderful way is to place 4 to 6 drops of an essential oil in a diffuser. And I'm sure in today's world, we're so aware of people using essential oil diffusers. They are wonderful. And what they do is they actually break up the essential oils so that they can be misted into the air. And what you're actually doing is you're inhaling small little particles of the essential oil, and you can take it in through your nose and your mouth, and you can actually experience the benefits of those essential oils that way. You can also place a drop of oil in your hand, rub it between your palms, cup your hands, and put it over your nose and inhale. So that's a second way that is considered aromatic. A third way that you can use oils aromatically is you can actually mix the oil with water in a spray bottle, and you can mist it into the air, onto your furniture, onto the carpet, and onto the linens in your home. And so these are all ways to get benefits of the essential oils aromatically. Topical use is the second way, and I think it is really the most beneficial way in many, many ways. You know, our skin is our largest organ in our body, and so we can place the essential oil directly on the skin to benefit us. We can decide where we want to place it depending upon what we're doing. Intuitively, we do usually develop a sense of where a particular oil is best to be used, but it does take getting used to that. And so then your body kind of takes over intuitively, and you begin to develop a strategy. Some of the places that we have found that they're great, especially for emotional issues, if you're having difficulty with mood, or you are having a tough day and you want to eliminate some of the stressful feelings that you're experiencing, putting it on the back of your neck, your forehead, and your temples is wonderful. The place that I love to put essential oils is the soles of my feet. And the reason that that's such a great place to put them is because the pores are very large on the soles of the feet, and the skin on the soles of the feet is very is not very sensitive. So it's very nice to put oils on the soles of the feet. What happens is we have a wicking effect. So when you put oils on the soles of the feet, you're actually going to get elements of that oil into every cell in your body, because the soles uptake the oil really well, and then they get into the bloodstream, they get into the tissues, and they move through the body, through the different body systems, to go where they need to go. And the essential oils actually have a sense of where they need to be used. Obviously, it's not a conscious thing, but when a plant-based product goes into your human body, it finds the place it needs to go. And so topical use is a really, really good way to use this. And the reason that essential oils work so well is that they're carbon-based, just like we are. So carbon-based products or elements find the way to help the organism that it's on in the very best ways. They just go into the brain, or they go into the digestive system, or they go into the respiratory system, or wherever they are going to do the best. They go to those places in our body, and they find the spots that they need to attach to. We do, and you notice here also chest and abdomen, they can be used. So there's just a myriad of places that you can use essential oils. You do need to be careful when you're using them close to your eyes, or near your ears, or on broken or injured skin. So they're, when you have some open areas that could be sensitive, you want to be careful with essential oils. But that's really about it. There's really nothing more to a topical use than that. Most oils are safe to be used topically, and that may be different than essential oils you've heard about in the past. There, in aromatherapy, there are many oils that people use aromatically that from other companies that you wouldn't want to use topically. They might say that topical use is not recommended. And the basic reason for that is that many essential oils are not tested, but doTERRA essential oils are third-party tested, super pure, and we know exactly what's in those bottles. Every time we open a bottle, it's going to be the same as the last time we had that same bottle of oil. And so we know what's in there and we can trust it. And so that's one of the differences between doTERRA and maybe some other brands that you've seen that have said don't use on your skin. Internal use is the third way. And as I said, some oils can be used internally and some shouldn't be used internally. And the reason is just there may be some element of that particular essential oil that makes it so that it shouldn't be digested or taken into the body. But many of them are safe to be taken internally. And as I said, you can find the information on the back of the bottle, so you can very easily know which ones you should use internally and which ones shouldn't be used internally. A perfect way of using essential oils internally is to put a drop in a glass of water, or in your morning smoothie, or in another beverage of your choice. One thing you do want to remember is that heat can destroy the health benefits of the oil. So you may like the taste of a particular essential oil, but you want to be careful not to overheat it. So if you make a cup of tea, for example, and you want to add a drop of essential oil, I would suggest adding that drop of essential oil right before you drink it, so that you're not leaving it in the hot water, because it will just lose its health benefits. It still tastes really good, but you're just not going to get the health benefits from that. You can also put essential oil drops in a veggie capsule and swallow it with water, so you don't even ever have to have it, you don't ever have to taste it. You can just get it down into your digestive system if it's something that you're trying to get internally. I would say, though, that many things can be used topically or aromatically, and internal use is not necessary. It is, for some things it would be helpful, but not necessary. So that's also an important thing to know. So this is kind of going to be the end of our education piece of the essential oil presentation today. And I just want to let you know that you can purchase retail from someone like me, from your wellness advocate, and I would like very much to be your wellness advocate. You can also become a wholesale customer, or you can join me in sharing with others. So there are 3 different options. So if you want to become a wholesale member, it's very easy, and the benefits are that you get wholesale pricing. So you will get all of your essential oils for 25% below the retail price, which is a great offer. And anyone can take advantage of that. You can just be a wholesale customer. You can pay the membership fee of $35, or if you decide to become a member, when you purchase an enrollment kit, your membership is free, and you actually get a very deep discount on the products when you do it that way, because you actually get them for cheaper than what it would be even just with the wholesale pricing. It's a great way to get started. And you can also earn free product. It's very easy ordering, because you'll have your own account number and your own password, and you can just go online and order whatever you need whenever you need it. There are also special programs that you can take advantage of when you are a wholesale customer that you can't take advantage of if you're just a retail customer. But the savings is the most important thing. We want everyone to have the opportunity to get the very best price. So the membership kits and all of that, I'm going to be really happy to share that information with you when we talk afterwards. So I just want to share with you that during the month of November, so through November 31st, doTERRA is offering something that they never offered before. They're actually offering 20% off one of the enrollment kits listed on this page. This is only for new members, and it can only be applied to your very first enrollment order. And so you see here the list of several different kits. The savings on these kits runs between $108 all the way up to, actually it's quite a lot, all the way up to $1,396 for the diamond kit. And there are incentives for getting some of the kits, and so this is a conversation that I'd like to have with you. They are wonderful, should be used daily. I would love to help you and your family get involved with the essential oils in a big way. And so I just wanted to give you a little bit of information about kind of how it works. But what I'm suggesting today is that you can schedule a free wellness consultation with me. And at that time, we can discover ways to address your specific health concerns. And it's in an individualized call with me, where we'll talk about what you need, why you need it, and I will make recommendations. I have a deep background with essential oils, and I'm very knowledgeable and can't wait to help you. You have 3 options of contacting me. You can book an appointment with me at margielash.youcanbook.me. You can email me at margie@holisticlife.com, or you can give me a call at 949-351-7085. So those 3 ways are the ways that you can set up an appointment with me, and we can talk about how essential oils can be part of your life. For having that consultation with me, anyone who does book a consultation with me will receive a free Simple Solutions booklet and a free personalized sample. So your sample will be dependent on what it is you're looking for with essential oil use. That Simple Solutions book has many, really, as it says, simple solutions to a number of different situations. And so, you know, there, for example, I'll just look one up here. Let's see, burns. For minor burns, gently apply 1 to 2 drops of lavender oil and cover with a cloth soaked in cold water. If the burn covers large areas of the body, is blistering, or has visible skin damage, seek immediate medical attention. So that's one of the entries in this little Simple Solutions booklet. And I will tell you that that was a good one for me to give you an example of, because lavender essential oil works awesome. When I get a burn, like in the kitchen when I'm cooking, if I put my arm on the rack of the oven when it's hot, because I wasn't careful, I keep lavender in my kitchen, and I immediately just put a drop of lavender on the burn, and the burning sensation goes away immediately. And since I've been doing that, I've never had a blister as a result of a burn in the kitchen. So it's quick, it's easy, and really wonderful. So that's just one example. So here again is the information on the 3 ways to contact me. You might want to take a screenshot of this page just so that you'll have it later. Also, this is being, you can always go back and watch the recording again. So thank you very much for joining me, and I look forward to hearing from you very soon. Have a wonderful day.